soaked in the blood, tears, and hopes of countless patients' families. Felt like two different worlds. One was a paradise for scheming and effortlessly raking in cash. It was a hell where I risked my life for a paltry subsidy. I returned to my empty office. The walls are covered with banners praising my noble medical ethics. Miraculous hands, bringer of life. Like a second parent, a debt of gratitude as heavy as a mountain. Each and every banner represented a life I had pulled back from death's door. In the past, they were my pride, the source of my motivation to burn myself out to light the way for others. But now, they look like a sea of mocking faces, silently jeering at my naivety and foolishness. I open my phone. The light from the screen illuminates my expressionless face. I silently find the alarm set for 6 in the morning. With a light tap of my finger on the screen, delete. Then, I set a new alarm. 7:30 in the morning. After doing all this, turn off my phone, and the entire world falls into a dead silence. The next day, for the first time ever, I slept until the sun was high in the sky. I wasn't woken up by the urgent ringing of the phone, nor did I have to rush to the battlefield at the crack of dawn. I had time to make myself a simple breakfast and walk with my elementary school-aged daughter out the door. The sunlight dappled through the leaves onto my body, so warm. I realized then that it had been a very long time since I'd seen the streets of this city during the day. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon sharp, I had just finished a routine heart bypass surgery. I put down my scalpel and took off my white coat. I changed into my own clothes, ready to leave. The department director, Zhang Guodong, hurriedly stopped me. Lin Yuan, where are you going? There's an emergency consultation tonight. It's a rather tricky case. We need you to take a look. He said it as if it were a matter of course. For the past 10 years, this is how it's always been for me. As long as the hospital needed me, I was on call, with no distinction between day and night, weekdays or weekends. It's quitting time. Zhang Guodong was stunned. It was as if he'd heard the most absurd thing. Quitting time? But there's an emergency case. Is it a critical emergency? I asked. Well, no. The patient's vital signs are stable for now. But the situation is complex, and we'd like you to. Since it's not a critical emergency, I cut him off. Then please schedule it during my working hours. I picked up my bag. I walked past him, leaving him frozen in place with my words. Director, following the regulations, is also a form of medical ethics. It was the first time I had walked out of the hospital gates before the sun had set. Golden sunset stretched my shadow out long. I took a deep breath. It felt like the very air had the sweet taste of freedom. My phone vibrated once. It was a message from my student, Li Jie. Teacher. Are you okay? This passionate and righteous young man must have sensed something from the commotion in the department. I